Howdy, folks. What's going on? This is the Outlaw Hatfield here. Figured I'd go live again tonight just to see what's going on out there in the world.
Howdy, folks. What's going on?
Apparently, last night, something weird happened. First 10 minutes of the show I put on last night disappeared. Don't know how that happened, but it did. And I've got 6 viewers already. What's going on, guys? C4, Black Cat Grim. How y'all doing tonight? Gunpowder. I guess I'm going to have to start putting some links out there, huh? Hold on. See, I didn't think this thing through tonight. I ain't doing nothing fancy. I'm putting the links right on the YouTube side, and whoever shows up, shows up. There it is. Hey, Scott. How you doing, buddy? Why would anybody stalk you? You're such a nice and wonderful person, Gunpowder. Even if he is married to you. And I'm not sure, but just in case a certain individual is in his truck working, I will have to do this. There you go, Ariel. I just sent you a link via email. So, guys, what's going on tonight? Anybody do any shooting today? I never got a notification that G-Webs was on either. And I always get his notifications. It's just weird. I had a rough day today. Tomorrow's going to be even worse. The other dishwasher got himself fired tonight, so talk about a pain in the ass. Looks like you guys are going to make this hard on me tonight.
There's all kinds of guys that make things hard on you, else.
Yeah, this is true. This is damn true. It's a shame too. I'm such a nice guy. Lord. Gunpowder, are you working tonight? Yeah, I know, Gary. Ain't it weird that I'm, doing all these live shows at 1 o'clock in the morning? It's crazy. It's because I have no life. Since some of y'all are going to be difficult, I'm going to have to start sending out links to the gun channel side here. There's Gary's link sent. Let's see who else is over here. Here's Grim a link because Grim hasn't been on the show in a while. Let's see who else is hiding over here. Oh, I want to attempt this, but he's probably going to fall asleep before he actually gets it.
What the hell?
Yeah, I know, ain't it weird? I just got home from work. I was bored. I said, "Freak it, I'm going live."
Yeah, G-Webs finally came back to. He was on Smeggy's chat. We were over listening to him.
Yeah. Anyway, Gunpowder, I just sent you a link over on the Gunpowder channel side. I sent Tar.1. Grim, you've got one over there. So if y'all want to jump in, you're more than welcome.
Hey, you know, Hatfield, I can hear you talking crap.
Hey, I'm good at it too. I'm very good at it. I'm a crap talking expert. You should have heard me cussing at work tonight. You think that's bad?
Not you.
Oh, yeah, me. Well, see, this idiot, the other dishwasher, decided to tell the manager to go fuck himself, basically. He at 7 o'clock in the middle of a rush, he decides he's going to stop doing dishes and start cleaning the mats, the floor mat. That takes a real genius to do something like that. That's not a wise individual.
Oh, dishwashers don't have to be bright now, do they?
Yeah, but they don't have to be complete dumbasses.
And how did you get that job?
Oh, aren't you a little smart ass? I'm actually a very good dishwasher. You see, my mother beat it into me at a very young age.
See, at a very young age, we stopped letting our mother cook because she tried burning the house down.
That was probably a good call.
She did the one thing
No.
you never do to a grease fire.
Threw water on it?
Water on it.
Threw it in the sink and threw the water on high.
Oh, Lord.
Nope.
Flames shooting to the ceiling.
You use salt. Or a fire extinguisher.
Flour.
Well, flour will work.
Yeah, I've always used flour.
We always used salt when I was a kid. But see, back then, again, I'm old. So that was before it was, wise to keep a fire extinguisher in the house. Nobody ever did that shit back then. Yeah, it's just it's amazing how things change in 45 years. I mean, I remember as a kid, and we'd go shooting. There was wearing safety glasses or shooting glasses or hearing protection. That wasn't even a thing. You didn't wear that shit. You just went shooting.
That explains a lot about you.
Hearing protection. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, Clover.
Clover, you want a link, buddy? I'm in a link giving business tonight.
Oh, it's already went out on YouTube.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if he's actually got up that far. Watch this. Let's see here. If I can find the paste button. There we go, Clover. If you want to jump in, jump in. It's open season tonight. Everybody's welcome. Then again, on my show, it's always open season, huh? So, anybody doing any shooting today? I ain't believing this. I asked that question. Nobody says a word. That's just disappointing.
Well, I've been stuck in the People's Republic of New Jersey all freaking day. So.
Just shows how well we listen.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
No, I stuck working most of the day.
Ellis is
What
kind
about-
of like the anti-E.F. Hutton. When he talks, nobody listens.
Apparently. It's weird. I don't even know why I do this whole YouTube thing anymore.
No, I went and bought some ammo, though. Close
see.
enough.
Yeah, we'll accept that. What kind of ammo did you buy?
Some more ammo for my Tokarev.
What ribs? You're cooking ribs, Clover? And the next question is do you have enough for everybody? I mean, if you ain't got enough for everybody, and there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us in here, and there's 9 watching. So that's a lot of damn ribs you better be making. And we can't leave Ghost out. He's got to have some. John Z might want to stop in, you know.
People from New York don't get shit.
Hey, you leave John
They
Z
don't
alone.
they don't know what real ribs taste like anyway, so we got to give them the experience.
Yeah.
Yep, you want real ribs, you go to Texas.
I'd stack my brother's ribs
Or
against
Kansas
just about
City.
anybody's.
Hey, Bob, how you doing, buddy? Okay, we're going to put this up to a vote. Do we let Bob in here tonight or not?
Listen, he's stuck in Canada. You gotta throw him a link. He's got to have something nice going on for him.
Yeah. Okay, who wants to volunteer to send Bob a link?
I don't have his email. Sorry.
Me either.
Damn, Bob. These people just don't have no respect for you whatsoever.
I don't think my email will go all the way to Canada.
Gary's still working on the Pony Express email.
Wow. Yeah. How's that working for you, Gary?
Pretty good.
Doing pretty good. It's got Tardot's ass up in here, so, you know, something's working right tonight.
Hey, no, and he's not asleep yet.
Who's not?
Nah, just muted.
Yeah. Give him a few minutes till he's snoring.
It's his birthday. He can't go to sleep.
Oh, happy birthday. How old are you?
59 according to Ghost.
Wow.
He's off by about 26 years.
You look damn good for an 85-year-old babe.
Wish you did that math quick.
Well, we already did this math earlier, so she had it already lined up.
So what'd you get him for his birthday?
Not a damn thing.
I can't tell y'all what I got him.
Why can't you?
This is a family-friendly show.
Yeah, we already prohibited that conversation earlier.
No. See, we must investigate this. It's his birthday. Did you buy him some ammo and knife?
Hey, we make videos. We don't make that kind of videos. We haven't jumped over to Pornhub yet.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. That might need to get out of this conversation now.
That'll definitely get Ellis a strike.
Ellis has had strikes before.
So you're saying the tactical nipples were involved?
Not yet, but I'm not ruling it out.
See, if it's his birthday, you should have got him ammo, knife, a gun. You know.
Oh, we already bought ammo, so I guess that's kind of a birthday present. Of course, I bought it myself, but yeah, I bought ammo the other day.
Oh, that's the best way to get what you want.
That's right.
Exactly. You know what you want. Go get it.
My dad figured that one out years ago. He
Oh,
just
yeah.
gives me a fucking check for Christmas.
Oh, that's what I got in today from family. I've always told them, I said, I don't trust y'all to buy me clothes, and y'all aren't going to know enough to buy me any of the guns or ammo that I want. So just send me money and I'll get it.
Tardot, I bet you I could buy you a gun, and you'd love it.
You probably could. Really, I ain't going to turn down a gun. Even if it was like a high point or something, I'll still take it out and at least
I would.
beat the hell out of it.
And my theory with ammo is if they buy you the wrong ammo, then that's just an excuse for us to go buy the gun that goes with the ammo.
So if
That's
I sent you a box of 50 BMGs,
I would
That would
totally
mean I
steal
could
that from
buy-
him because I want
Yeah.
that gun.
Yeah,
now
that would mean I need to go get me a new
Barrett.
gun. Yeah.
That'd be a Barrett.
Save up about 50.
Well, I guess since it's your birthday, I can't really go steal your present,
would-
but
yeah.
I probably still
Well,
would.
it would still mean I need to go buy me a new gun. I'd have to get me a Barrett, and she'd probably still try to steal it, although that would be an amusing sight.
I do want that gun. It's pretty.
Hmm.
Clovertack is still in the chat. He's going to be rolling his head, being like, "Oh Lord."
Holy shit. Well, Gary, looks like it's just us. The rest of these assholes just left.
Oh, everybody got NSA'd.
Okay, my bad. I won't call a gun purty. Shit.
I don't think it was the gun that had anything to do with it.
Well, just so that everyone's got their story straight, I saw Tardot jump out first, and then I went with him.
Now, it was Tardot first. There's no doubt. I'm sitting here looking at it. And notice he hasn't came back. And Bob, I sent you a link over on the Gun Channel side if you want to jump in here. Lord have mercy. Hey, Mia, how are you? Where's your other half? He's still at work tonight?
Flipping those waffles.
Hey, somebody's got to do it. It's a respectable job.
Man, I love waffles. I wish Tardot would make me waffles.
Well, I don't. You know what? Today is his birthday. You should be making them for him.
I don't have any of the
Thank you,
ingredients at
Hatfield.
the house to make waffles. Otherwise, I totally would have made some chicken and waffles.
How about
Because it's
chicken?
delicious.
How about chicken and biscuits instead?
That's delicious too. Man, y'all making me hungry.
Make some homemade white gravy. God damn it! Midnight has to be listening to this somewhere. Where are you at? I know you're listening.
I think you'd better off to go with the chicken fried steak.
Ooh, I like some chicken fried steak.
Man, that is my go-to food right there.
Well, sadly, Mia says Mohawk Boy is sick, but we got his better half at least.
Yep. Mia, would you like a link? We'll let you in here too. Now, we're not the least bit sexist around here. Women are allowed.
We do have guns.
Yeah. If they let me in, they'll let anybody in. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
We hold no prejudice against any people at all. Black, white.
Just
No
Travi.
matter.
Purple.
Well, Travi aren't really people. They're Travi. We even let them in here. If P11 was to show up, I'd send him a link too.
Oh, he just posted a video.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm waiting on him to show up.
What about the coincidence? He did something, and we all got dumped out of the Hangouts call. I think he maybe broke Google now.
No, Google doesn't need any help to break itself.
Google has slowly been breaking itself over the last, 10 years?
Oh.
And you know what? Man, they're making it worse by turning us all into outcasts. But that's okay. That's fine.
Well, I just saw her on Facebook. Somebody posted something about Gunstream.
Gunstream.
Never heard of that one.
Yeah, I
Don't
posted
cross the streams.
Oh, I posted a link over on Gun Channels asking if anybody had seen or heard of it before. Because I hadn't.
The closest thing to
I hadn't.
Gunstream I've heard of is
Field and
YouTube.
I say I hadn't heard of it yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see a lot more of those popping up. You know, ever since Full 30 dropped, I bet you start seeing a lot more of that type of thing popping up, to where they'll probably follow that same suit of Full 30, where it's kind of your select, high subscriber channels that jump over.
Well, they get enough money to put an ad on Facebook, so that's not cheap.
Not at all.
I was talking to Matt the other day about it, and like Yahoo, and I think that's why I've been calling YouTube Yahoo lately, is because I've really been thinking Yahoo could really use the boost in funds that they would get from opening up a video service like YouTube on their servers and make it open to firearm content creators. The boost they would get in their service would be incredible. And we would flock to it. You know they've got the money to do it. You know that they have the server space to do it. All they'd have to do is open the door and let us come in. And that would be a revenue source, at least temporarily, until they decided to get stupid like Google did. And by then, hopefully, we'd have something else up and going.
I had thrown it out there. Somebody should bring that idea to Kim.com. Especially since he has a background in running streaming websites, you know. And he'd do it just to piss off the U.S. government. Because they're still trying to extradite him from New Zealand.
Yeah, see, I was gonna say, Outlaw, with a lot of that talk of like Yahoo and them, the problem you're gonna run into is Silicon Valley itself. Just a lot of those companies, they tend to be leaning to one side, and it ain't in our favor.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is true. I mean, there's no getting around that. But it makes you wonder. There has to be some company out there that's got enough money and enough power that's on our side of things that's willing to do this. It's just getting them to come to the forefront without being afraid of the, negative publicity they'd get for doing it.
See, so y'all all said happy birthday to me, and I don't know if anybody noticed, but Sarge said it was his birthday Friday.
Well, happy birthday, Sarge.
Yeah, happy birthday, buddy.
My birthday is December 19th for anybody that gives a damn.
We don't. Just kidding.
You are such an asshole. Just because it's your birthday don't mean you get to be a dick.
Yeah, he can be a dick. I can be a dick back.
Yeah, but is it his birthday? Well, it won't be in 5 minutes, will it?
No.
It
well,
is.
In my mind, it is my birthday until I go to sleep and wake up the next morning.
Isn't that your bedtime?
See, here on the East Coast, your birthday would have passed about 55 minutes ago. So.
Yeah, but I'm still awake, so,
She could knock you out, I'm pretty sure.
I could. Let's take a vote. Who wants me to knock him out? Ready, set, go.
How would you do it? That's my question.
Since I don't want to hurt my knuckles, I'll probably use the 1911 upside his head, so that way I don't get bruised.
Whoa. You're not going to abuse a 1911 like that. Hard as his head is, you're bound to break it.
Shit, that's true. Let me go get a hammer. Hold on.
Get a high point. Hit him with
Yeah.
I don't have a high point. I'd have to go buy a high point just to hit my husband with it.
130.
I'll do that tomorrow.
130 bucks to get you one of those. Shoot.
Do you have a cast iron frying pan?
I sure do, and I've been known to hit people in the head with them.
There you go. That'll work.
Well, that's only if you want to kill your husband.
No, the last person I hit in the head with it, it was hot and it didn't kill him. It just laid him out in the kitchen for about 4 hours.
Okay.
But in my defense, he did throw a knife at me first, so that dude totally deserved it.
Why would somebody throw a knife at you? I want to hear the story.
Because he was a little bitch.
Damn.
He was a 6'4", 250 or 80 pounds. I don't know. I was 5'7" and 97 pounds, and he thought he was going to pick me up by my throat, push me into a wall. And so I hit him in his throat, and he grabbed a knife and threw it at me, and he throws like a little bitch. And so it hit the wall next to me. And so he stepped towards me, and I had a hot cast iron skillet on the stove because I was about to start frying something, and I decided I was going to hit him in the head with it, and it laid his ass out in the kitchen of the apartment, and he didn't wake up for 4 hours. So it's totally worth it. At
Did
the
you
time,
just
our
say
roommates,
ours?
ours, yeah,
Ours?
you know, HOURS, ours.
Okay.
The H is silent.
It's just like the oil.
Yeah.
It's not. If it's got an I, it ain't real oil.
Must be a Texas thing.
Yep.
Hold up. Are y'all making fun of the way I talk?
Yes, we are. Yes.
All right. I'm going to get my pop-pop stick. I can already tell it's going to be one of those nights.
That's
I
okay.
got stuck out for a few hours, so I got to do some work.
Okay, buddy. Thanks for dropping by.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see you in a little bit.
Later.
We're going to be here a while, probably. I ain't got nothing better to do, y'all.
Some of us got to work tomorrow.
Yeah, including me.
I got kids going to wake up at the crack of dawn. That's the only thing I got going on.
Mia was asking if Gunpowder's story was about me, and no, it wasn't. Let's just say
No.
Gunpowder dates or did date a lot of losers before me.
Yeah, I have actually never put my hands on Tardot in a violent way. Yeah.
I don't want to know the ways you have put your hands on him, by the way. Let's not go into that.
Oh,
Well, that would turn this chat really adult content, so we probably shouldn't.
No, we're not getting into that conversation. We're staying away from it. Thank you very much. Tardot, learn to control her, buddy.
this ain't foul territory.
Good luck.
That ain't my job.
Sheesh.
My job in this relationship is to light the fuse and step back about 10 feet.
And let
Yeah, you're
everybody
the
else take the
instigator.
blunt. Oh, Lord. Wait a minute. If that's your job, what's hers?
To blow up.
And handle his lightweight.
Damn.
Yeah, she handles the lightweight. You know, thunder and lightning don't come out unless it's something that's a little heavyweight that I got to handle.
I'm sorry, did you just try to steal the names that I gave my arms? Are you serious? I will throat punch you on the Hatfield show.
Wow.
I'll turn the camera on for that.
That'll get me some ratings. Go ahead.
Hell yeah.
In
Most
fact,
people get a birthday whooping. You're going to get a birthday throat punch.
you better watch out. He might like that.
He probably would. He's kind of weird like that.
You notice his mic is muted.
Yeah.
He's reading the chat.
Yeah, I'm reading chat because every time I say something, I like to see what comments I get on that.
Real men don't watch the explosion. General relativity says. What do real men
You mean
watch?
Einstein?
Yeah, pretty much. What do real men watch? That's the question here. And don't say football because this shit's just boring to me.
Baseball.
I can do some baseball.
Women's mud wrestling.
Now, are we talking collegiate or what?
I don't know. You just said what do real men watch. You said no football, so I don't know what men watch. I was just throwing something out there. Women's mud wrestling.
You can't mention porn.
No.
Yeah, I can't mention porn, so it's got to be mud wrestling or something family friendly.
Hey. Now that Pornhub has started letting gun channels come over there, I guess it's trying to legitimize itself.
So see, Tardot, we could have videos up over there of our guns before you go putting something perverted in the chat.
You know, maybe they're going to make an offshoot Pornhub. They'll call it Gun Hub or something.
Or gunporn.com.
Gun porn. Yeah, that's what I was going to.
Yeah, that would work. Gun porn would definitely work.
I'd post on gunporn.com. www.gunporn.com.
Use plenty of lube.
Wow. I can't believe you just went there.
That's what
Gary.
I'm talking about. Yeah.
Gary, I can't believe you, of all people, come out with that.
What? You think I'm a damn
Listen.
saint or something? What the hell? Just because I'm quiet.
Come on.
You think I'm clean-minded too, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
no, you're
Hey,
not.
the tactical chicken comes from old school KFC. You know, he ain't prude.
That's right. I've been there, done that.
I don't want to know what you've done and who you've done it with.
Come on, Gary invented half that shit.
That's right.
He's wrecked a slide or two in his time. Don't worry.
Well, I bet he's lubed some too.
Yeah. Bought some guns, sold some guns. That's right.
See, this is why these viewers keep showing up, because they know they're going to get a good laugh out of you guys. I might not have the most viewers on YouTube.
And that time it was not me, because I heard all the little drop tones before I fell off.
Scott Belushi was the first winner. Poshini? I don't know. I'm sorry. I totally butchered your name, dude.
Everybody
If you'd
does.
like, I can try to get her to stop talking.
Okay. Don't want to know how you
That is one. That is one.
Wow.
Well, we know what somebody's birthday present's going to be.
Yep.
Gonna be a throat punch.
Ain't gonna involve
That ain't what it sounded like to us. Sounded like Tardot's about to have a good night.
Yeah, I'm about to take that cast iron skillet.
You know what? I bet he would let you hit him with that cast iron skillet as long as you promise to kiss it and make it better.
Okay, even though it's off topic, I got to throw out there what Gixxer said, and that was real men watch beard saddle rides.
Okay.
It's not a mustache, it's a saddle. So that was a rabbit hole.
Maybe all of us guys need to start growing handlebar mustaches then.
Why? I got a beard. I got a full saddle.
Well, I got a beard too, so.
That's what your ears are for. You don't need it.
I'm growing mine back.
Yeah, you shaved yours off. Why'd you do that?
Because I had family in town. That's kind of understandable. That's not.
See, I don't know. Maybe I'm disrespectful, but I might trim mine up, but I never shaved it off. I mean, I shave it off on occasion when I just finally get sick of seeing it.
That's only because I'll threaten your life if you shave it off completely.
Have you ever seen him without a beard?
I mean, he's a good-looking dude without a beard and a mustache, but I like the beard and the mustache. It looks.
If you go back, you can actually see the progression of my beard growing in, because my very first set of videos around the beginning of November, all I really had was a little goatee. And then, because it finally, I got tired of it and shaved it off. And then it actually grows in kind of quick, because I think it only took maybe a few videos or so before I started really showing that I had a beard at that point.
It's because you used to have a patchy beard and you sat there and started using Monate, and now it grows in nice and thick and wonderful.
Well, when I first started on gun channels, I didn't have a beard then either. Most of the time during the summer, I don't.
See, usually when I get tired of my beard, it's because when mine grows out, I've got wavy hair anyways. And so when it starts growing down off of my chin and getting kind of long, it curls out, and it tends to drive me nuts.
Yeah, mine curls one direction, so it's kind of weird. And plus, it grows faster on the outside edges than it does on the chin. I can't get it even.
I couldn't grow a full beard now.
That, and I've got gray patches on the outside too.
Yeah, I got the gray coming in on the chin.
Yeah, I've got gray coming in on mine. I find it every day.
There's Ghost.
Mia, where did you see the girlfriend? And she is great, Mia. I'm telling you, I
Night
love her
Strike's
to death.
video. That's where
Yeah,
I.
you showed your girlfriend on the video when you were out visiting Night Strike.
Yeah, we did.
And
Didn't
we're not calling Night Strike your girlfriend, just so you know.
we? Yeah, thank God. Thank God. Uh, it took some convincing to actually get her to shoot the 357. I didn't think she was going to go for the rifle at all. She did. I was impressed.
And she
Not
shot better than you, didn't she?
Not hardly.
She shot better than Night Strike, you mean?
Well, yeah. Look,
That's not a feat, though.
Yeah. Yeah. I think
Shouldn't poke fun. He's not here.
Better than Night Strike. Lord. I was watching him shoot the other day, and he was fighting to keep both eyes open, trying to aim, and I was like, dude, come on. I was like, the only time I ever close one eye when I'm shooting is when I'm looking through a scope when I've got it zoomed in tight. Then I pretty much have to. Other than that, both those eyes are wide open.
There went everybody.
Yeah. Who was it first this time?
I have to go look and see.
God damn it.
Let's see who left first.
Looks like Gunpowder took him out that time.
Yeah, it was Gunpowder.
Way to go, Gunpowder.
Well, I gotta hit him down somehow.
You people are.
Can't let him get too comfortable on his birthday.
Can you guys hear me all right tonight?
Yes, sir. Yeah. We hear you just fine.
I got a new mic.
Oh, what'd you get?
It is a Samson Meteor mic. It's cute. Here, I'll show.
Okay, first of all, you're a guy. Don't use the word cute. Second of all, okay.
Look at that.
That is cool as shit, dude. That's
what I thought.
The retro look there.
Yeah, my daughter wanted me. There's a great big one, and I told her, I said, that thing would take up half my desk. I look silly. I want something that I could just sit in front of me that don't take a whole lot of room.
You know what? I bet that mic could pick you up all the way on the other side of the room.
Probably.
I actually like that. Let me see that again, Gary.
Okay, hold on.
That is just cool as shit, dude.
And these things here, well, when you get the thing, it's folded up like this. That's how the legs go on, and it's got the threads on the bottom of it where you could put it on a mic stand if you wanted to. But these just fold down. You can adjust it however you want to.
And where'd you get that from?
Best Buy.
That is just cool shit, dude.
$69, I think is what it cost.
See, I've enjoyed that little mic that I know Clover showed it on one of his videos, and I did a video on it that I got on Amazon for like $30. It's a little Boya mic for the cell phones, but it actually comes with a cable for the computers. I guess got to start figuring out using that with the computer.
Oh, for anybody that's wondering, Gary's having a gun show at his house.
I am.
Yeah.
I don't see gun show. I see how.
There's something else I bought today, a little.
And I have that exact tool, Gary. That is awesome.
Yeah, I was in Academy today. Had some time to kill. And some money to kill, evidently. So.
That's a great little tool, especially if you're in if you have a 1911. So now you've got a reason to buy a 1911.
I got one.
Okay, you got one. So there you go.
Yeah, and I actually get to keep mine because I don't have a wife.
That's funny right there, and you know it.
We're gonna have to get Tar Dot his own 1911 now. This is getting bad.
See, I'll let her keep that one if I can go get like the. I'm thinking like Sig or one of them.
Which
Baby, if I get to keep that one, you can go get whatever gun you want.
Oh hell, Sig goes out the window. I'm going for the most expensive one I can find.
That's
Cool.
bad.
who makes those meteorite guns?
Cabot.
Cabot. There you go. That's the most
Yep.
expensive 1911s on the planet.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah, but those are unobtainium. There's 2 of them.
Yep.
That's it. Now, something you could get is one of those Korth 1911s. Because those are only probably a few grand.
Yeah, but if you got a 1911, I'd be tempted to carry it. And do you really want to carry it around a core?
Hell yeah. That'd be my barbecue gun.
I was just about to say, really, when it comes to me, the price, how much I'm spending on the gun isn't going to make the difference on if I'm going to use it or carry it, because the damn thing better work.
Well, see, I don't like safe playing.
All right, it's 1911 time, folks. Here we go.
Is that 6-inch?
That's my Taurus PT 1911.
What's up,
Sweet.
barrel? That thing looks like a 6-inch barrel, Gary.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, it is.
I think it is a 6-inch.
5-inch, I think. Let's see. I think that's 5.
Whoa! Now, how did that happen? Everybody jumped out except gunpowder that time.
That was
Yep.
weird.
Tardog got in trouble that time.
Hatfield, I think it's just your check, because I haven't had this much trouble yet tonight.
Hey,
Yeah.
it ain't me, brother. No, Slim, it is not. I didn't put it over on the gun channel side.
Yeah,
But
it's a 5-inch.
I can. I mean, it wouldn't be an issue. We can.
Did you say it's a 5-inch barrel,
Yeah.
Gary?
Yeah.
I say it's what it kind of looks like, because even the Smith & Wesson that we have, it's a 5-inch barrel, but when you look at it, because the way that slide is, it looks a lot longer.
Could be the aspect ratio on his camera, too.
It could.
Yeah, that too.
This is not a high dollar webcam I have on here.
Hey, but it works.
Shit, I'm looking at one that's like $50 from Logitech. It's HD.
I was
Yeah, you
gonna
can get-
buy one.
You can get some decent little webcams that are HD, full HD at that, for not too big of a price.
No, it's 1080 HD.
See, but before I even start getting a webcam, I need to go look at getting a new computer, trading in maybe in one of the old laptops I have, and seeing if I can get a new computer.
Oh, yeah. I'd love to have a new computer.
Well, see, when I say new, I don't even care if I get an old one. I just need one that
Works.
actually has a good processor and dedicated video card, sound card, stuff like that, so I can actually do stuff on it.
It is a Slim. It's over on the gun channel side now. If you want to watch it over there.
Did you post over on gun channels?
No. When I do these late night chats, I don't bother posting one over on gun channel side. I just put that one up there because he asked about it. So these aren't my regular shows. Then again, they're becoming regular shows and they're becoming nightly.
Well, last night I kind of slept through most of your show.
Thank you.
No, I was asleep before you ever started, and then I woke up in the middle of it and came on for about 15 minutes. Went back to bed.
And we appreciated you showing up, Gary. You always had something to the show.
I woke up and checked my iPad and said, "Oh shoot, Hatfield's on. I gotta go check that out real quick." I thought I was gonna stay up for a while, and it's like, yeah, I can't do it. That, and I had to get up at like 7 o'clock in the morning. And I was on the road most of the day today. That's a lot of driving.
Yep.
I don't enjoy driving near as much as I used to. It gets kind of old after a while.
Well, see, you need to upgrade your vehicle. You need to buy yourself a Porsche or a Ferrari.
With what?
You need to get yourself a Cadillac if you're going to do a lot of driving.
Yeah, I'd just sell my house. Yeah.
Nah, you get yourself one of those old 70s caddies.
It's
The Land Cruiser boat.
about 30 feet long.
Yeah. Because let's face it, anything newer hits it, it's going to freaking be the one to get hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Caddy's going to be okay.
Yeah.
It might get a little scratch, maybe.
Yeah. That's the difference when your car is steel, not plastic.
It's not plastic. It's polymer. Damn it.
No, I think cars qualify as plastic.
You think? I don't know.
What are all these noises I'm hearing?
Well, that is me going through stuff looking for where I set down my glasses because I can't find them.
Why don't you put your glasses on so you can see where your glasses are?
Well, that's a good idea, Gary. Thank you.
They're probably sitting on top of his head.
Probably.
No, they're not. They were behind my computer.
That's a good place for them.
Yep. Always.
They're always in the last place you look.
And they're never in the first. It's amazing how that works. Everything you're looking for is always in the last place you look. Smeggy had that issue the other night with some patches, remember? Let's see. What is going on here? Oh, that's what that is. Okay. So who else owns a 1911 in here?
I don't. Yeah.
Why don't you own a 1911, man? Come on.
Because the one I want's almost $2,000.
And which one is that?
Dan Wesson.
That's a good choice, though. It's a really good choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah, if you know, you're not going to go wrong. You're not going to be disappointed when you get it.
Or I do like that new Wilson Combat EDC 9. But that's
I haven't
$2,000
even
too.
seen that one, I don't think.
Oh, it's nice. Even if
Yeah,
it's a 9
I've seen that one.
Even if it's a 9, it's still nice.
If I was going to spend that much money on a 1911, I think I'd go with either a Dan Wesson, maybe a Nighthawk Custom.
Oh, Wilson's pretty much the same quality.
Oh, there's no doubt about that.
There's one in my gun shop under a glass case that's got a $5,000 price tag on it.
Jeez. You know which one it is? Is it Dan Wesson or is it
No, it's
Nighthawk?
Nighthawk, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a Dan Wesson that was in that $4,000 or $5,000 that I've seen. And it was a Dan Wesson. It was that Discretion with the I'm not sure if it had a ported barrel or not, but the slide was ported, set up for a suppressor. Thing was nice.
Oh, yeah. I believe they do have ported barrel. I think it goes straight through. Dan Wesson, Nighthawk, and Wilson make some nice 1911s, but I kind of, and that's the thing. The 1911s, you've got a wide range of prices for actually some decent 1911s. You don't have to go $2,000 to get, or $5,000 to get a nice 1911. You can get one. The one we have, I think the MSRP was right around $1,000. I think it was originally bought for about $900. Yep. And when we bought it used, because we got it from my dad, it was about $500. He charged me for it.
Well, even if you buy one of the regular GI CZs, that's made by Dan Wesson. It may not say Dan Wesson on it, but it's made by them because they own Dan Wesson.
Uh, Here's the thing: you can get an arms core, Rock Island 1911 for less than $500, and it's going to be a good.
Not the one I want.
Well, which one do you want?
I want the one the tactical model, so you can actually change the freaking sights.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna get at. Is the thing with the 1911 series with almost any company is you can get with some of those companies you can get down to 500 and less, but you lose a lot of fit, finish, and polish off of it.
And you don't get to change the sights.
Yeah, well, and that's kind of you
that.
can't do a lot to them. Yeah.
And then you step up to the $600-700 range, and then you get things that you can actually build on.
See, and as far as as what I can afford, it was like we said the other night when I was on here. I guess it was a couple weeks ago. What is it? That Sig? Is it Nightmare that I'm thinking of?
That's
one I want.
That some bitch is sharp.
I actually like the one that has the stars on the handles. That Sig, where it's almost got like a battle worn finish. And it says real people on it. I think that's the 1776 edition.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
I like that.
I remember that one. That one's nice too. But like I said, when I'm talking affordable range that I might actually be able to afford here soon, I'm talking, the Nightmare is kind of the one I kind of drool over.
But then again, if I want a 45, I could just get a CZ97B.
Yeah.
Which is a hell of a nice pistol. And it's upgradable.
Definitely.
Let's see here. Here we go. See, I've got this one. And I love this sumbitch. The Ruger SR 1911. I love the sights on them.
I would get the Ruger. I've handled one of the 10 mil ones, and that's pretty nice.
And it's like we said in a lot of chats recently, and that's kind of why I've started getting into some Rugers, and I like my little revolver I got from Ruger's stepped up their game past several years, where it's just they're getting right up there and becoming one of the better makers right now.
The only thing I might do with this later is put some night sights on it. Other than that, I love this thing just the way she is.
Yeah, that's the one thing I want to do with the Smith & Wesson is because I still got the 3 dots. I want to get some night sights for it.
It's kind of odd. I'm sitting here and I have actually got a matching pair of Rugers.
Dang.
So,
have you taken the 7-shot out yet?
Oh yeah. I fired it when I was over at Nice Tries.
Oh, that's right. You said you did. That's right. You did say you fired it out there. So take it all worked out well with it.
Oh man, she is nice. She is. I mean, when I take that concealed carry course, that's the one I'm taking with me, the Ruger.
How does that weight handle the recoil? Do you feel any of it really? Because I know it's a little bit of a heavier gun, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got some heft to it. All I was shooting through it that day was 38 special, so there wasn't a whole lot of recoil to be felt there. Next time I go out, I'm gonna put some of these Hornadies through it, and they're actually 357s. See how it handles that.
Yeah, you're running all off again, Alan.
Yeah, I know. I think they get bored.
Yeah, probably.
They get bored of listening to us.
I still say it's your chat.
Now, see, this is my only Ruger.
Let's see here.
Now I'm gonna have to go get my Ruger.
What is that?
It is a Security 9.
That is a Security 9. Well, they've got a Security 9 now that's a semi-auto.
No, this is the Security 6 rather.
Security 6, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was thinking Security 6.
Yeah.
I bought this thing this is a bicentennial model, and I bought it unfired.
Wow.
So the thing's
Sweet.
older than I am, and it had been unfired.
Well, see, the Security 6s was the predecessor to the GP 100s. So,
Yeah, this thing's built like a tank.
So was mine.
Yeah, that's kind of what Ruger's pretty much become known for. Is that when they do it, they kind of overbuild it, but they do it intentionally.
The nice thing about this, literally, you can take it apart with a dime.
Oh yeah, that's the same. I got the SP 101 for my carry,
Right
and
there.
yeah, you just take that screw out, pop your grips off,
Where's my
and
Ruger? But mine ain't that impressive. That's the only Ruger I own.
so I mean, I haven't really, because I haven't messed with the Security 6 too much, but with the Security 6, like, is it do you come with like the little tools inside your grip and stuff
Yep.
where you got to pull it apart? Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought so.
It's got a little tool in there.
I know that's what Ruger's pretty much known for. Is you just pretty much once you get the grips off, you just use that little tool and everything kind of just you can pop everything apart.
I've put about 300 rounds through this thing, and it shoots sweet. I didn't think I'd like a revolver, and then I saw this and was like, I like this.
Yeah,
It's the right
See,
size for your hand.
exactly. And see, I like, and don't get me wrong, I like semi-autos, and I carry semi-autos on occasion, but my everyday carry is my SP 101. The only issue I had with it from the beginning was because it's a carry revolver. It's a smaller revolver.
Yeah.
The grip is tiny, and I've got huge hands, so I had to get bigger grips so that way I could actually get a full grip on it. After that, no problem.
Believe it or not, this thing, I've got a decent sized hand, and my hand fits this thing perfect.
Oh, I love the way this GP 100 feels in my hand. I mean, it's almost perfect. I mean,
I just need to find a set of hogs for this thing, and it'll be golden.
I think I might change out the grip panels eventually. I actually found some Stag grip panels for this thing that I'm thinking about picking up.
I mean, this thing's so dead simple. I've never taken apart a revolver, and I managed to take it apart, clean it, and reassemble it without even watching a video on YouTube.
I did the same thing, and then after with mine, and then after I did it a couple times, I went ahead and shot a video of it. I mean, it's simple.
Ellis, you got a request out there in the chat.
Let's see what we got here. Let's see.
Hey Gary, you cut your camera off too quick. Was that you with your SP 101? Is that that's what it looked like?
This is my Taurus 85.
Oh, okay.
Can you look up?
Yeah, right as I looked, you shut it off, and I kind of missed it.
Yeah, sure.
And
What guns do you want me to look up?
For a good budget revolver, this ain't bad at all.
Oh, heck no. Taurus, and that's another one. Taurus has gotten a lot better with a lot of their guns.
Well, Mia wants to see your guns, guys. So let's one at a time pull up your guns, and I'm going to show her the ones that you guys got out.
Oh.
So we're going to start with Scott.
Making me get into my holster.
Scott's got the two right there. That's a CZ, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's the CZ.
Steel frame P01.
That is sweet.
Yeah. I have the regular P01, and this thing shoots so much nicer because it's heavy as a bastard.
That is sweet, dude.
I'm not big on manual safeties on a gun, but...
Well, don't CZ make them some models with just a decocker?
Yeah, this particular one only comes with the manual safety. But with the extra added weight, it has like literally no recoil. I was double tapping with it like nothing.
And the other one he's got there is a Security 6, which is a 357.
Yep, 4-inch.
And Tardot's got, what do you got there, Tardot?
It's the SP 101. I just had to dig in my holster to get it out. I was sitting down, so a little more complicated.
Mia, that one is a Ruger that Tardot's got there. Beautiful pistol, by the way.
I had to go through when I first got it. The only objection I really had to it, I mean, the grips, like I said, I got big hands, so that's a little bit different. Yeah, there are people with small hands may not have a big problem with that, but the big issue I had is when I first got it, I did not like the job. I was to say the polishing job, but it wasn't polished. It was
it matte?
Yeah, it was a matte finish that I really didn't like. So I got some Mother's Mag and went through it, started polishing it down to. It's not overly shiny, but it's just right there to where I kind of like it.
Shiny enough.
Yeah,
yep, that's a beautiful piece, buddy. Okay, Gary, it's your turn. What you got?
I got. This is a Taurus Model 85. Full stainless.
Beautiful. Nice gun. And see there, never enough ammo will love you forever. You got it. And the two that I had out was this GP100, which, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, she is loaded. So I'm being extremely careful with her. And two of my 357s decided to jump out and land in my lap.
All my guns are loaded.
But this is a GP100, 4-inch barrel. I just put on some night sights on her, and she shoots like a dream. And the other one I showed was the Ruger SR 1911.
Oh, here you go. Gunpowder brought out the 1911. Let me get that on camera now.
That's a nice 1911.
And
nice too.
This is another.
So there you go.
1911.
And this one probably is loaded. I don't think it's loaded. So I ain't gonna mess with it too much. But
locked and locked.
Yep. But yeah, the grips on this one are actually aftermarket because it came with just wood panel grips that match the little fish scale serrations. Mm-hmm. The grips, if I remember right, I think they're VZ. I don't know. It came with the gun when I bought it, but
yeah, those look like VZs.
Yeah. Those are VZs, if I remember right. I can't remember what the pattern is. It was a specific pattern, and I don't remember it right offhand.
That's not locked.
Golf ball.
No, it's not.
Gunpowder. I think that's the golf ball.
It goes in my bag for when I drive for Uber.
But yeah, so there's that one.
And that's a full length 1911, right?
Yeah, that's a 5-inch.
Yep.
See, I like the commander size. A little easier to carry.
So yeah, as far as carry, I do want to get like a commander size one or something a little bit smaller for carry because I've tried carrying that one in waistband and I can do it because I am a big guy. But even when I do it, it gets to be a little uncomfortable. And it's funny because I figured out too when I was carrying it, when I would go to sit down, I'd have this little welt poking out right next to my butt cheek where it was leaning out.
Mia, I sent you an email with a link to get in here if you'd like to jump in, hon. You are more than welcome.
So is your guns.
Yeah. You are now one of the outlaws, so you're part of the gang.
Yeah, Mia, you need to tell Mohawk Boy he needs to get on to getting you like some revolvers and a 1911, and he's got a long list to go through.
Yep.
Yeah, just hit him up a little at a time, though, so you don't scare him off. It gets to the point where you got more guns than him, he might get a little nervous.
See, that's what I'm looking for.
What, a woman with more guns than you?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fine as long as she can't outshoot you. You get one more guns and she still outshoots you, you in trouble, son.
See, to me it really don't matter. If she can outshoot you, if she's got more guns, hell, who cares?
Yep.
So does that mean I can go buy a Ruger Super Red Hawk? Those look badass.
I've seen those. Those are pretty nice.
You would rather have a Super Red Hawk than a GP 100?
I'm really for either. I really don't care.
Oh, you're certainly not carrying the Red Hawk.
Yeah, I'm not going to carry it. It's just one of those that I'd really like to have one.
Oh, if you're gonna go that route, you go with a Chiappa Rhino.
No, those things are hideous.
That's
ugly.
one I do want and see because
They are ugly, but when you handle them, you're like, I can see why people actually like these things.
Yeah, then see that's where I want one is
that can go in your collection cabinet.
They handle great, and I would carry it, and it may be ugly, but I think I'm one of those people. I look at it and I think, man, that is so ugly. It is cool looking.
And there's enough rail on it to put a red dot.
That's the way I think about the Chris Vector. It's hideous. I'll admit it. It's an ugly gun, but for some reason.
Oh crap! Here we go again.
I know. I can't help it, dude. It's the Chris. It's one of these days I'll have one. One of these days.
I got my eye out for one of the CZ Micro Scorpions that aren't out yet.
I'm actually thinking about picking up one of those Chiappa Pac 9s.
That the AK?
Yeah, a little AK 9mm.
Yep. Oh, I've seen one of them. They're hideous.
They are ugly, but for what it is, I think it's freaking awesome, dude.
Yeah, I kind of do want a CZ Scorpion. Those look kind of cool. Well, actually, they look really cool.
There's so much aftermarket out there for them now, too.
In the little while I have known you, I have made a decision about you.
I just want a lot of guns.
There's very few guns you don't want.
Pretty much. I want a flamethrower, too.
Hey, I'm right there along with it.
Yeah, I know.
There's a lot of guns I want. There's not going to be a lot of guns I can afford.
Yeah, exactly. I can tell you 3 that I would love to have right now that are fairly expensive. Of course, the Vector. I want one of those CZ Brens. I think those things are badass. Folding stock, man, those things are sweet. And you can give me all the shit for what you want, but I'd like to have an ACR.
Well, one on my list is definitely that Ruger PC9 carbine. I handled one. Yep. It's pretty damn nice for what it is.
And, of course, there is the one gun that should be on everybody's list if you don't have one. And that's the M1 Garand.
Oh, yeah, that's on my list.
That's on mine, too.
That should be on everybody's list. That should be on every American's list. That should be one.
It's just every time I find one, like when we go to gun shows or whatever else, it's a halfway decent price. I don't have the money to buy the damn thing.
Exactly.
Or it's beat to hell.
Yeah, that too.
I think the easiest
I'd also like a. Oh, go ahead.
The easiest way to get a decent one is honestly to order it from the CMP.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed too.
They make sure they're going to work right.
Now, I would settle for a M14.
Yeah. Too big, too freaking heavy.
You can twist my arm and I'd take one.
I totally want to get a Smith & Wesson 6. I think it's the 686. Those look badass.
Yeah, the 686.
Yeah, there's a certain individual on YouTube that has a few of those.
Yeah. Certain Marshall.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. A certain Marshall. And we're not going to be talking about marshals in here with a bunch of outlaws. That's just dangerous territory.
And I'll say I do, that is another thing. Is like the L Comp is another one that revolver-wise,
those are nice.
I do want to get into.
Smith & Wesson's been putting out some cool shit lately, dude.
I want a Webley, too.
Yeah.
Just because it's cool, because you hardly ever will see a break action.
And if you want to talk about some, really old guns that I like to have, just find me a Gatling gun. I'd
See,
love to
killed the
have
chat
an
with that.
old Gatling gun.
Pretty much every gun I see on Forgotten Weapons I want. Because I love the old shit.
Old Tommy gun.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
And see, a lot of the milsurp and old stuff, I mean, depending on who you're buying it from and where you're buying it, you can get some good prices for it. But like I said, when with the M1, it's like every time I see one that the like with the Garand, you know, I'll find one and it's like, okay, it's a pretty decent price, and it's like you said, either it's been beat to hell, or at the moment I've already bought something and I don't have the money to buy it, and I'm like, oh well, damn.
Yeah.
Shot yourself in the foot again, huh?
I picked up my K31 for a decent price.
I like to have old K98 Mauser too.
Everybody would like to have a K98K.
Yeah.
Yes, I would.
Except those things go for ridiculous money now.
Yes, they do, and it's heartbreaking.
Well, see, that's the stupid thing that drives me nuts with milsurp is you like I said, you can find good prices, but if you go look around, there's so many for every one that has a good price, no matter what it is. You'll go somewhere and
see 10 of them that are ridiculously overpriced.
Yeah, they think they've got some rare gun. You know, sometimes it is a rare gun, but most times they think it's some rare gun that nobody else has, and it's in, you know, outstanding condition and whatever else, and so they overprice it drastically, like hundreds of dollars.
Oh yeah.
Well, have you ever looked at the really took a look at the prices on some of the things over on Gunbroker?
Oh yeah.
They gouge the hell out of them prices.
Let's put it this way. I took because we got a Mac 90, and because that's one of those guns that was imported for a while and then nothing. Yep. And so they tend to go for around 1,000-ish from what I've seen on, you know, mediocre, about 900 to 1,000. And then I see people, I go on Gunbroker and they're like trying to sell it for, you know, $1,600 to $2,000, and I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever.
Yeah, for $1,600, I can go to my local shop and get a freaking Polytech.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is a lot nicer than a Mac 90.
But they see that fact that, you know, oh, these are no longer made, or these are no longer imported, or whatever else, and they're like, man, I've got something rare on my hands here, and it's not the case, really.
Yep.
You know, the price is up there because you can't get them anymore, but it's not that high. Damn.
No, realistically, a Mac 90 is $1,000 gun, if that.
And that's saying it's in good shape.
Yeah.
Which ours we got. It has the original thumb hole stock and all that, but I still want to. I've got to.
You want to
get my shit together and get some. Yeah, well, yeah, I want to get some furniture for it. Actually, I'm probably not even going to go Magpul. I'm probably going to go traditional. I've been shopping online on some sites, and they got some wood AK furniture that I've been looking at that'll fit it pretty well, because it's the straight cut receiver. So like with the Mac 90s, you get straight cut or slant cut. Yep. And so since it's straight cut, I can actually fit a lot of that crap on there.
Yeah, that's the only drawback to my Yugo.
I do not own, nor have I ever owned an AK. I eventually would love to. I just have to decide which one I want to go with.
I was just about to say, get off your ass and get one. Come on.
Yeah.
Well, see,
join the club.
Here's my issue. I research the fuck out of everything I buy, because I want to make sure that when I get it, I'm going to like what I get. So I will read reviews on a gun for 6 weeks before I decide, okay, yeah, I'm going to get this particular gun.
Here's my issue with doing the review thing. I'd rather talk to like some of y'all that may own a gun that, you know, I'm looking at, and find out what y'all think. Because when you go into those reviews, you know, you've got to start really reading a lot of them, because there's too many people that are going to give it good reviews and it sucks. And then the opposite way around too.
Well, that's why I just go to Mac.
Yeah, well, that's what I do too. Yep. I'll watch certain videos. There are some guys out there that I really trust their opinions. If I want a really in-depth gun review, especially with AKs, AK Operators Union would be the first stop right there.
Yeah, Robski's pretty good.
Yeah, go through his list and see what he says about it. I've been.
All right, guys. Hey, I gotta hop off. I gotta get ready to go to bed because I gotta be up to drive people around again. So y'all have a good night.
Hey, Tar,
Yep.
you have a good night, brother. Thanks for jumping in.
Later.
No one, Darda.
Hey, RL, glad you're back. So who's pissed in your Wheaties?
What's that?
Who pissed in your Wheaties?
The people where I was just unloading at.
You know, back in the day, I was doing security work. And I remember those nights when a truck driver would come in and he's had a bad day. He's 30 minutes late getting there. And you have to look at him and say, well, I'm sorry, but you were late. So you're going to have to wait at least an hour to 2 hours before we can get you in. And more than once, I had them look at me and say, well, I have another stop up the road, 50 miles that I have to be at in an hour and 30 minutes. So those nights were never good when that happened.
Another good AK channel is Mishka Co.
Never even heard of that one.
Yeah, he's a blind guy, but when it comes to AKs, he is probably more knowledgeable than even Robski.
Yeah, but like I said, when it comes to gun reviews on YouTube, Robski is one of the ones that I would go to and I'd check him out. Nothing fancy. You can say what you want about the dude, but he does an honest review on guns. He will tell you what he likes about it, what he dislikes about it, and whether or not you should buy one. Or
be looking at him at least.
Yeah, and you got to respect him for what he puts out there, because he tells you exactly what he feels.
And he does go into minuscule detail on them usually.
Yeah, he does. I mean, he dissects them literally.
I watched nothing for many years.
And like I said, regardless of what you think about him personally, he does a good job with his reviews. Mac, I trust Mac's opinion. Such, another one.
That's getting a little bit.
I know what you're about to say. Yes, it's few and far between. He comes up with a bad one, but
no, I was about to say he's a little too commercialized for my liking. I like his videos, but at the same time, he's one of those guys you're wondering if he's getting paid.
I don't know if he's getting paid or not, but when I met him, we talked, and it was like, I've been doing this full time for a long time, so
maybe it's just the way he comes across to me. Because like everything he does is almost a glowing review.
Yeah.
So he either just picks guns that are really good to start with.
Well, it makes you wonder too. Guys like that, does he really want to put out bad video or a video on a gun he really don't like, or would you rather put out one on a gun that you really do like?
Well, I would think that if it's a new gun coming on the market, he's going to tell you if it's shit or not.
Yeah, well, and I expect that and maybe I'm wrong, but I would expect
like
that it
the
would.
SIG P365. I wouldn't freaking touch one of them if you paid me.
See, the thing about that is it's too new on the market. And there's any new product that comes out, especially when it comes to firearms, there's always that weeding out period. There's always that first couple of months or years that you got to wait for them to work out the bugs.
Yeah, I think it could be a good gun, but from what my guy at my local shop was telling me, I wouldn't go near one.
But I will actually. Hey, Alan. Alan wants a link.
Especially not now that there's still better options out there until it gets a track record.
Let's see here. Give me 1 second, Alan. I will shoot you an email. Jan is gay. There we go.
I mean, right now, I'm probably going to pick up one of the Ruger LC9Ss for a backup.
Yep. Well, I'll tell you the AK I've been thinking about getting. Palmetto has put out some AKs. And from everything, I've heard some good things about those.
I've seen one. It's only one I've seen and handled. I didn't like it.
Really?
Yeah.
What didn't you like about it?
The safety selector on it was really loose and would actually flip up above the top cover. Like you could do it 90 degrees right above the top cover. I wasn't crazy about some of the riveting on it. But like I said, that's an example of one. It could have just been one that slipped through their QC.
That's the thing too. Like I have a washer, and I know people that hate those. I've never had an issue with mine. The wood's a little ugly on it, but it runs perfectly fine.
I just think the washers now are overpriced for what they are.
How you doing, Jan?
Well, I didn't pay anywhere near what they want for a washer now for when I bought mine.
I mean, you're almost going to pay $800 for a freaking washer. For the extra $50 or $100, you could step up to an Arsenal.
That's true.
That's a freaking no-brainer.
I didn't pay half of $800 when I bought my washer. So.
Well, that's why I bought my Yugo, because I found it for the right price for what it is.
So I decided what I'm going to do for April Fool's Day. On top of I got to work, but I figured out what I was going to do, and somebody helped me out to complete the we'll say the ensemble.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and turn my camera on here so that you guys can see what I'm going to do. My plan is I'm going to go door to door, and I'm going to knock on people's door, and when they open up the door, they're going to see me like this. Yeah, I have your 9 pizzas here. That'll be $247.
Dude.
Nice. I like it. I like it.
I don't think 9 pizzas cost $240 though.
So
on April Fools.
What do you think? You think this is going to be? I'm thinking even going business to business with it.
Oh, that would probably.
That'd be a good way to prank someone you know.
But you have to video it. You have to make videos of it.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm really gonna do that. But I figured, hey, I've got a couple of pizza boxes and
that is just cool, dude. That is fucking awesome. Nine pizzas, Supremes. I think $240 is a bit much for it, though.
Large, stuffed crust, extra meat. Yep, that sounds legit.
Well, there you go.
I really don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I've done something usually every year on April 1st, just to try to lighten people's moods. But I think this particular one's going to be entertaining.
If you could just figure out a way to mount a camera to yourself as you
hide one in the box.
Yeah.
Ultimately, if I could figure out a way to hide one in a box, if I had a GoPro, it would probably work.
Yeah, the GoPros
tape it on the inside.
Expensive.
Yeah, they are now.
I was actually thinking about picking one up because I'm wanting to get a small camera. That way, when I go out and shoot, I can film.
Yeah,
I don't have to worry about holding a phone and shoot. And first one I looked at was the GoPros, and I looked at the price, and I was like, no, won't be going that route. That's just a bit out of the price range. I could buy a gun for the price of the GoPro.
Buy 2 cheap guns for the price of a GoPro.
Mm-hmm.
Could buy several high points.
Yeah, well, I don't want one high point. I'll let you keep those. Thank you.
Well, you get 3 or 4 of them for that price.
Yeah.
Always need a throwaway.
I don't want a Glock.
All right, I wasn't offering you my Glock.
Well, he said throwaway. Besides, I own a Glock.
I sold my only Glock so I could buy my K31.
I appreciate Ghost sending me his carry gun. It was very nice of him.
I couldn't stand shooting that thing.
Well, I can't get the one he sent me to work.
I would actually go on mobile and do it on the bar downstairs, but I think I might get mobbed. People would just be pissed off that I don't actually have pizza.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that'd be a bad idea. Drunk people and a prank like that's not a good thing.
I want to see you knock on somebody's door and say, "Here's your 9 pizzas," and they try to rob you. That would be great.
It'd be funny if they actually gave him the money. Oh, okay.
Well, since you're here.
You know what, Alan? That would be a way to fund your next gun.
That's
yeah, if I could pull that off 5 times, I'd be there.
Yep. You could go out and buy the gun of your dreams.
I'd have to do it a lot more than 5 times.
So what is the gun of your dreams?
Right at the moment?
At the moment, yes.
It's definitely not a Jam-O-Matic. I really need some Barrett in my life. I really need a BMG. Yeah.
She went to Barrett?
Yeah, I would love to have a Barrett in my life.
And which Barrett would you like?
Oh.
Decisions.
I mean, a 50 BMG just sounds so beautiful.
Yeah, but which 50? They make, 2 or 3 different models or more?
Oh, just a 170, nothing big.
Hell, Barrett makes ARs now.
Yeah, the Rec 7.
Or is that McMillan?
No, it's Barrett. Barrett makes a Rec 7.
Which are pretty damn nice. My local shop's got one on the wall.
They are very nice. They're in that, $1,500 price range?
Oh, more than that. I think they're 2 or 3.
No, not for a Rec 7.
For a pimped out one, yeah.
Hold on a minute. Let's do some Google foo here.
There's your cartoon.
The first place it comes up is, of course, Gunbroker. We're not going there.
Let's go right to Barrett.
No.
Yeah, Barrett.
Not if you're looking for regular prices. Here's a Rec 7 DI pistol and 300 blackout for $14.32.
It would take me quite a bit to marry another girl, but I think I would marry that girl.
Yeah.
223556, $16.99. Now, if you want one completely pimped out, $2,299.
Yeah.
Here's one for $2,599. Rec 7 DI Gen 2 semi-automatic 300 AAC blackout or whisper, $1,699. So you're right, they can get up there quick.
Oh yeah. Depending on caliber and how it's pimped out, yeah.
Oh, here they're selling one with a name point on it. Huh. Yeah, it's used. That's why. Okay.
I got buddy down at
Rec 7 get a name point too. Hey, that sounds like a deal.
I got a buddy down in Mass that's got a single shot 50 cal. Barrett. I shot that once. Hell of a kick on that thing.
The biggest gun I've ever shot was a 470 Nitro Express.
Oof.
Yeah, it was a bitch.
Yeah.
That was a bitch, and it hurts.
Need to get yourself.
I shot one that was used in Desert Storm for anti-vehicle duty, and I'll be honest with you. I did not lead off the scope far enough.
Somebody kissed the scope?
Yeah. Yep. I was leaking down the side of my head from that scope and was like, oh, yeah, buddy, and just lined up the next shot. And the guy's like, you're bleeding. I said, ain't going to stop me.
Don't worry, the adrenaline will kick in a second.
Just don't bleed on my gun.
So I shot the Barrett before the semi-auto. I didn't think it really recoiled that. I was expecting it to be worse than it actually was. It's kind of more like a push than a real sharp recoil.
Yeah, the semi-autos aren't terrible, but the bolt action versions, they kick.
I'd say the worst rifle I've shot, probably 458 watt. That hurts.
Yeah, that would.
Yep. Well, like I said, I fired that 470 once. I ain't never shooting another one again. Once was enough.
It's like that video of all the Arabs shooting that T-Rex. That shit's hilarious.
They go flying across the freaking room.
Gun goes flying out of their hands. They go the other direction.
No, that's just more gun than I ever intend to pull the trigger on. Thank you. I'm not recoil sensitive at all.
No, that thing's just freaking ridiculous.
Nope.
There's no reason to make a gun that caliber that big.
Well, there's a reason, because there's some idiot out there
that wants it.
Stupid enough to buy one, you know?
Hey, I kind of resemble that statement.
See? And that idiot happens to be sitting in this chat room right now.
I want it in a subcompact so I can carry it around.
But does it take Glock mags?
Hopefully not.
What about Beretta mags?
That I could deal with.
Okay.
But I mean, you know, they're really specialty mags. You're going to have to really shell out the money for those mags.
Well, if you're going to do that, you might as well go all out and have the gun engraved and have the magazines engraved, you know. Gold inlays.
Yep. Get more money in chrome than you do in your home.
So, If you're going to do it right, damn it. I think Fine Ape out there would like to have one of those too. Maybe Mia. I could see Mia shooting a 50. Mohawk Boy'd probably get jealous and start crying. Oh, she got to shoot one. Let's see. Furious at what YouTube is doing to think that a video that teaches someone to properly maintain their gun and the safety stuff may be gone soon. Casino Boss, we have talked about that and we all agree that it is stupid, but there's not a whole lot we can do about it, considering YouTube is a private entity. It is a pain in the ass. We all agree. And, I don't put a whole lot of, produced content. Most of what I do is live shit. So I don't really think that I'm in all that much danger just doing this. But I intend to do some shooting videos eventually. And that's when I'm going to start feeling the heat. Speaking of heat, have you talked to the Scotsman lately, Alan?
I was on Rich 4150's chat with him this evening.
How's he doing? I ain't talked to him in a while.
He's doing really good. His happy ass just picked up a CZ Shadow 2.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, he's going to be eating top ramen for the next couple of weeks, but...
Right.
Is he planning on putting videos of him shooting it out there?
We definitely urged him to. He plans on shooting it tomorrow, so hopefully he will be doing some videoing of that, but to the moment, don't know if we're even going to do foreign and domestic tomorrow night.
Why?
He might be not available, so I don't know. It might just be just domestic tomorrow night. But if he's available, we're still going to be doing foreign and domestic. But he does plan on shooting that bad boy tomorrow night. He just kept fondling that damn thing throughout Rich 1911's chat, and it was terrible. It was terrible. I was just envious as hell. Wanted to reach through the screen and steal it from him, and yeah.
Yes. Well, see, I've been in those shoes before. Sitting in a chat and see somebody with a new gun, you're going, "Oh, I want one of those."
Yep.
Isn't envy one of those 7 deadly sins?
Oh, it's up there.
Yeah.
It's like the Hudson. After I actually handled one of those, I want one.
Now let's see what is that? The Hudson H9.
Yeah.
That is a cool looking damn gun, buddy.
It feels good in the hand. A little heavy, front heavy, but I kind of like a heavy gun, so.
If I could find some place to put one of them on layaway, I would consider ordering one.
Well, there's lots of places online to put one on layaway.
Yeah, freaking
Tombstone
Grab-A-Gun has them.
Grab-A-Gun. I can give you a whole list of places that Bud's Gun Shop.
Oh, Bud's is going too?
Buds won't do layaway on them. I looked. That's one of the guns they won't let you do a layaway on.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, Grab-A-Gun and Tombstone will let you do a layaway on anything that costs more than $400.
Yeah, usually they won't let you do layaway on cheap guns because those pretty much move.
Yeah, Buds has certain things that they won't let you do it on. And it changes from time to time. Like,
yeah, Buds has gotten very stingy on their layaway program.
Yeah.
I would say 80% of what used to be able to be put on layaway, now you can't.
Okay, well, here you go. Tombstone Tactical, $1,089.99.
That's not bad.
My local shop's got one for like 1,150 or so. So that's about what they're running.
So I'm going to screen share this.
Grab a gun, it was down near 900 or under. It was under 1,000.
Yeah, Grab a Gun normally has about the cheapest prices.
Yeah.
What's Grab a Gun's layaway terms?
I'm gonna go ahead
You
and
have
get off
90
here.
days to pay it off. You pay, I think it's
Yeah, they'll
25%
finance
down.
you. Yeah, they'll finance you too.
Yes, they will.
If I wanted to go that route, I'd just put it on a credit card, though.
I don't think they charge you as much interest as your credit card would. You'd have to see what they charge for interest.
Yeah. You have to see what the interest is on it.
But anyway, here's the 4.28 Hudson H9, and it is available for layaway.
Hey, Ellis, I'm gonna hop off.
Okay, Gary. Well, thanks for stopping by. Is there anything you want to plug before you take off?
No, I've plugged enough tonight. I'm sleepy. That's just the story, man.
Well, you have a good night and sleep well, my friend.
All
Good
right.
night, Gary.
Thanks for the invite,
Later, Gary.
tonight, everybody, and we'll see you later. You have fun tomorrow.
Good
when
night,
I'm
Gary.
working.
He's one of the good ones. He's actually one of the first people I met when I went over to Gun Jam.
Well,
Yeah,
lucky
Tom
for
Llewellyn.
you. I mean, the first guy that I met was Clover.
Well, congratulations, Clover's a good feller.
Got to be careful with those redheads, though.
But you have to understand, Clover is the tactical leprechaun, and he's a sneaky little sucker. So
That's why I said you got to be careful with redheads. Can't trust them.
Yeah, you never know with them tactical leprechauns what's going to happen. But I think Clover's a pretty level-headed guy for being a tactical leprechaun.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Alan, I meant to tell you. I finally got a hold of Joey, and I told him about the idea I had of getting all of us together in one chat one night. He's in. I just got to let him know when we're going to do it.
Oh, well, that's surprising. I mean, the guy doesn't. How do I say this? He doesn't like to be in chats with me. No, I'm just Joey's a great dude. Joey's an absolutely phenomenal freaking dude.
Yeah, he is. He's cool as shit. He's like John Z. He's stuck in a place that I wish we could get him out of. But
hey, I was stuck in Massachusetts for 36 years.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And I got out of Mass, finally.
Sort of sounds like how long I experimented with marijuana.
That's about the only thing Massachusetts has going for it.
You know what surprised the hell out of me is West Virginia when it went to constitutional carry, because I never expected West Virginia to do such a thing. That just floored me when it happened.
Well, what do you think about Vermont jumping on the anti-bandwagon?
Yeah, that's surprising. Very surprising. But then again, Vermont's always been a little bit lefty. Let's face it, they keep electing Bernie Sanders.
And what's he done for them? Not a damn thing.
Exactly.
That's like people kept Rockefeller in as governor of West Virginia for as long as they did. Why? What the fuck did he do?
It's like California. They keep electing Nancy Pelosi and frickin' Maxine Waters.
Freaking Brown, man. Brown pardoned a bunch of illegals just recently too. I have no idea what those people are thinking. Brown has not done anything at all for the state.
Oh, he's done shit for the state. He's made it a lot worse.
Well, that depends on your point of view, I guess, don't it?
If you consider massive homelessness, yeah.
People gave Schwarzenegger crap when he was governor out there, and he actually accomplished quite a bit, but I mean, he accomplished a hell of a lot more than Brown has.
I don't know. Let's see. Who do I think would be a good governor for California?
Jesse the Body Ventura.
I said California. Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood. I think he'd make an excellent governor of California. You know, and he's got a very strict gun control policy, so
he wants to be in control of it.
Yeah, exactly. That's the same kind of gun control policy I like.
Yeah, it would be it'd be a hard one to have between Clint Eastwood and Ted Nugent.
Sheesh.
No, Ted Nugent lives in.
I think Uncle Ted should run for president.
He should be the next governor of Texas. Because he's down in Texas.
I thought he lived up in Northeast somewhere.
No, he's got a huge ranch down in Texas.
He's from Detroit, but yeah, he lives in Texas now.
And I don't believe for a second he's never taken any drug in his life either.
Oh. Maybe I should try to get Uncle Ted on one of my shows one night.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Hey, you would be surprised some of the people I have actually reached out to trying to get them to come on one of my shows.
Have you reached out to Crowder yet?
No, I have not. I might do that eventually.
And he's one busy mofo, but I mean,
I think Yankee would have better chance with that.
Yeah, probably. I have reached out to actually one of my childhood. I ain't gonna say heroes because I hated the guy as a kid, but
Axel Jim Duncan,
Ric Flair. I actually sent Ric Flair a message like, "Hey, look, dude, I do interview shows on YouTube, and I like you to be on the show." He still hasn't responded, and it's been 3 months, so I figure he's either ignoring the hell out of me or he just never read it at all. So
probably didn't read it at all.
Yeah, well, I did my part. Who else have I sent one out to? Ricky Morton from the Rock and Roll Express. Sent him one. See, that was the idea behind the show in the beginning, and that's still the way I want to take it eventually, is to show people that us people who are into firearms and guns have other interests that lie outside of firearms and guns. This is not, the only thing we think about during our days. This is not something that we, just constantly have in our mind. What gun am I going to fire next? Which one am I going to buy next?
You know, Outlaw, you could reach out to one of those flat Earth groups, see if somebody will interview you there.
Like I said,
we get enough of that on Matt's chat.
Other interest, and that's really not much of an interest of mine. Did you hear about
that's kind of more of a delusion than anything else.
Yeah. Did you hear about the guy that went up in a rocket ship trying to prove that there was that it was a flat Earth, and he crashed back down to Earth? They had to rush him to a hospital and shit.
Yeah, he only got up 1,800 feet too.
Yeah, and now he's talking about running for governor of California. Is that the kind of idiot you want running your state?
They'd probably elect him. That's a sad thing.
I tell you what, Alan, why don't you run for governor of whatever state it is you're living in, and I'll move there.
Yeah, I would run. The problem is that I don't have that much interest in corn, so I don't think the people out here in Iowa would actually elect me.
Look. Here's the thing, brother. You're not thinking about the big picture. What can you make out of corn?
Oh, there's lots of things you can make out of corn. There's lots of things that I made out of corn in high school too, but those you can't really. But yeah,
you can make that legally, by the way. And all you got to do is pass the law, and you can make moonshine legal in your state.
I'm pretty sure it's legal for moonshine anywhere, as long as you're not selling it.
Pretty much. Alan's problem would be when they start digging around and find out he never exhaled.
We're not going to discuss that.
Oh, I'm screwed then.
Yeah, we're talking about Alan B. Pro here, not Willie Nelson.
I think Willie still hasn't exhaled yet.
Well, yeah, he did that one time just so that he could take another drag.
And everybody in a 5-block radius got high.
I thought it was funny as hell that Willie outsmoked Snoop Dogg.
Hey.
Willie's got like 60 years experience on him.
Yeah. Willie's got what? 3 decades on Snoop?
At least.
On top of that, plus he's also got a lot better herb than Snoop.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say Willie's getting that good stuff. Real good stuff.
All of it nowadays is real good stuff. It's not back like in the 60s.
I don't know. I wasn't alive in the 60s. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, the 60s was a good time, man. It was a good time. It must have been because I don't remember it.
And how old are you, Alan?
I'm not as old as you. I'm just talking shit.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Oh, that's the 90s for me.
Me. How old do you think I am? Damn.
Well, put it this way. This month, actually, I will be turning a caliber.
Okay.
So guess the caliber.
38.
No.
357.
44.
Pretty close.
45.
I will be turning 45 this year. I'm old enough to have seen the plans for dirt. So
well, listen, asshole, I just turned 45 in December, so
bunch of old
that's what I'm saying. You're older than I am.
Yeah.
I guess I'm the youngin'.
How old are you, Scott?
I'll only be turning 39 next month.
Oh, it's all downhill from there. You're pretty much done for.
Oh, it's all downhill from 35.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Sarge has joined.
Speaking of old, hey, what's up, Sarge?
I just thought I'd slip in here for a few minutes.
Well, make sure you lube up first. This is the first time I think you've been on one of my chats, Sarge. How are you?
Nevertheless, looking very dapper.
Yes. Except, what is that? Is that a Glock jacket you're wearing there? Yes, indeed, Glock. Look at that. Oh well, we accept all kinds here.
We won't hold it against him.
Not at all. Not at all.
I would just like to point out, guys, that I am now, hold on, wait for it, no longer in the fucking state of New Jersey. Thank God.
Woohoo! Congratulations, man.
So,
I mean,
so which
glad you
state are
made it
you
out
in?
of there alive.
Delaware?
Now I'm in Pennsylvania now.
Oh, well, okay, well. You're getting freer anyway. Once you cross that West Virginia line, you've made it, brother.
I ain't going that far tonight. I'm going home.
Oh, well. Yeah. How far are you from your house at this point?
Quite a ways. But
Wow.
I'm no longer in New Jersey. I've been in that shithole since about 5:30.
Oh, well, damn. Fine Ape's going to kick my ass here because I sent a link in the gun channel side, but I put the wrong link in there. You're right, Fine Ape. That was the wrong damn link. There. Try that one. That one might work a little better. Maybe.
Was that your April Fool's joke for the night?
Well, Mia's happy that you're out of New Jersey. You know, I spent about 8 hours in New Jersey once. It was the longest 2 weeks of my life. Yeah, it sucked. It was fucking cold, windy, wet.
It'll tell you all you need to know about New Jersey is they let me in there for free, but I had to pay to get out of that son of a bitch.
Yeah, because they know anybody is more than willing to pay to get out of there, but nobody's willing to pay to get in.
I went to this little town. I went to this little town in Jersey called Cape May. Dinky little shit. And I decided then that that would be the last trip to New Jersey for me. That once was enough.
I always make sure I got enough gas to go through there and not stop.
You didn't even get to see the real good parts of Jersey. You gotta go to like Camden. That's a lovely area.
Jersey City, Ocean City.
I was to Jersey City earlier. It's a lovely area also.
I lived a year in New York on Long Island. I was miserable.
Oh, anybody living there is miserable.
Oh my God.
I'm really curious what's happening with Sarge here. Can you hear us, Sarge? Can we not hear you? What's the dealio?
I haven't seen him try and talk.
I think Sarge is sleeping.
I hear movement, but that's all I hear.
I can hear you guys.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was kind of curious if you could hear us or if you had some audio thing going on or what.
Oh no, I can hear you guys.
Well, welcome to the chat, Sarge. I do not think I've ever had you on the show before, so.
He came down the slum with you.
Hey, I will take all the new outlaws I can find. Fine Ape, what in the hell are we looking at? A bobblehead.
Yeah, but who is it? Is that a Punisher one? Yeah,
yes, that is the Punisher. What interests me more than the bobblehead is that thing behind the bobblehead. That.
It's called a radio.
No.
It's a new invention about like 1910.
Yeah, it looks like a transformer, maybe. That is a transformer.
That's a pile of Legos.
Is it?
Somebody made their own transformer.
Legos.
Yeah, that is cool.
Leftover parts from a couple of kids.
That is cool shit, dude. See, I don't have the artistic ability to do shit like that. Nor do I have the patience.
No, here I thought someone took all your Legos.
No. No, my sister, God bless her, bought me this Lego model Enterprise thing for my birthday one year. And I opened the box up. I looked at it, closed it back up, put it in the top of a closet, and never took it back out. I was like, nope, that's just not happening. And eventually I just gave it away to somebody.
So what you're saying is you're not very good at following instructions.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah.
That would explain a lot.
Yeah.
Not everything, but a lot.
Yeah. So, fine. What's going on with you? I haven't talked to you in a while either.
Been busy.
You got any new toys to tell us about?
I got a new part of a toy coming in sometime in the next, I don't know, week or two.
Upper part or lower part?
Technically an upper part.
Barrel?
Yeah, I got a 357 SIG barrel on order for my 40 Shield.
Oh. See, I want a 357 SIG. And there's been several people try to talk me out of it, but I still want one.
Well,
it's one of those weird things that happened to me. You know, it's like the Chris Vector. I'd like to have a Chris Vector in a 357 SIG. That would be sweet.
I think they make one in those, don't
Yes.
they? Because I know they make the 10 mil and the.
Yes, they do make one.
Since it's a bottleneck cartridge, it'll probably jam twice as much.
Yeah,
you're shoving a 9mm bullet into a 40 caliber hole. Thing called tolerances there.
He's just giving me hell. That's okay. I'm used to it. Hey, you know what? It is the 1st of April, isn't it? Indeed.
Oh, it's about 2.5 hours for me.
Yeah, it's the 1st of April all day and half the night.
Yeah. Well, I think we should do our goat gun giveaway. What do y'all think?
Go for it.
I try not to think it makes me dizzy.
I'm here, so half your patrons are present.
Yeah. Let's see. I will run my thing here. Hold on a minute.
Don't be playing with your thing live. That's not nice.
Yeah, the same Pornhub.
Yeah, just make sure you keep the camera off.
Holy shit.
Or above the table.
Guess what, Ariel?
What?
You just won, brother.
Another one?
Yeah, you won the second one. Fuck.
This shit's rigged.
April Fools, motherfucker.
Tilt.
Weak.
I thought it was pretty good. Let's see. What's going on out in Yahoo or YouTube side here? Why do I keep calling Yahoo YouTube or YouTube Yahoo? It's weird.
Because you're a Yahoo.
Probably. And so is everybody else that's on YouTube.
What the hell? Does Yahoo even still exist?
Yes, it does.
Yes.
I remember when Yahoo was like the biggest thing on the internet.
Yes. Second place was MSN Hotmail.
Yep. And then there had then there was all these little things like ICQ and
All the Web or Ask Jeeves.
Yep.
Oh my God, ICQ. Holy shit,
Alta
I haven't thought
Vista.
about that in years.
Yep. And ICQ had its own little messaging service and everything. Ooh, I see a toy. Mia, take a look at that one, honey. That's what you need to tell Midnight to buy you. Is that one right there? That is pretty.
That a Smith & Wesson Performance Center? Oh, no.
Taurus.
That's a Taurus.
It's a Tori.
Because a Smith & Wesson has a round little thing on the front of the slide there. Very similar spot.
No, this is I don't know, Brownell's branded compensator on it.
How
That's
well
actually-
do you like that compensator?
Honestly, it's not that much more noticeable. I don't know. It's 45 auto. It's not like it's going to have enough, really enough gas volume to make it effective. Just thought it looked cool.
It does look cool.
Especially now that I polished it up.
Yeah, I've been looking at getting one for my Tokarev. Probably won't do much, but it just looks cool.
I think that every gun owner should own at least one 1911. And that's just me. I think that if you're into guns, you need to own at least one 1911, especially if you're an American. Damn it. Yeah, I see a Chiappa up there.
I mean, like those right there.
Oh, that's a Chiappa. What's the other two? I can't tell.
The other one's another 1911. The other one's a Beretta 21A.
Nice.
That's a Scorpion.
And look what Sarge has just brought out. Oh.
The question is, does that have the third position?
See, now I'm jealous. You was talking about reaching through the screen and stealing somebody's gun. Well, now I'm thinking about it.
I kind of wish that they made them Scorpions in white.
Oh, that'd be ugly.
White Scorpion.
Are we talking about it in the select fire? Does it have the third position?
Oh, yeah.
No, it does not.
Oh. I've seen the full auto ones, and they are sweet.
But this right here is a fine piece of equipment.
No, all CZs are.
I still want the Bren. I still want a CZ Bren. That 805 is just a sexy beast.
I want one like Max get up there. Short barrel.
Exactly. It's like this little CZ. There's only 350 of these in the country.
Hey, Sand Hills, how you doing, buddy? You want a link? Oh, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll make it easy for you. I'll just post a link in the YouTube side one more time, and it'll be there if you decide to jump in. So is that a 9mm? That Scorpion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're 9s.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the only caliber they come in?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the only thing the Scorpions come in as 9.
I think if it was all in white, it would make a cool looking stormtrooper gun.
Well, go to Walmart, spend the 50 cents on the rattle can of white, and you're done.
There you go.
I'll take a nice green one.
See, I'm a bit greedy. I want, like I said last night, I want 2 of everything Sig makes, and now I'm starting to think the same thing about CZ's.
The CZ is fairly affordable.
Sigs aren't.
Fairly affordable.
Well, they have one more FUD gun come out, and it might be more affordable because people will stop buying them.
Which one's that?
Whichever one they screw up the next time. What is it? 3 strikes and you're out? Well, they've already got 2.
They will redeem themselves. They always do. No gun company is infallible. Ooh, I like those grips. Hold up. Back up. Those first ones there. I like those.
Well, how do you explain Remington?
Oh, see, that was just a constant screw up. Remington's been screwing up since when? Forever?
Yep.
Yeah.
Colt had their little period.
Well, every company does. I mean, you're not going to... It's like any car manufacturer. Not every car you sell is going to be a big hit, you know?
Apparently that was part of SIG's problem, is they hired a bunch of guys that used to work for Colt.
I still remember, what was it, the Colt American 2000 when that came out. Ugh.
Yeah, but wasn't that supposed to be like their entry into the pistol trials?
Yeah, well, yeah, that was their Wonder 9 they came out with back in, that came out probably the early 90s, I think it was.
Yeah, that was a terrible gun.
Just, it was a pile of shit from the get-go.
Yeah, Fine Ape, are you actually looking to buy some grips, or?
No, the grips that are on that one up in the case and the one I just showed you came from this place. I'm just looking at what else they got. And maybe trying to entice a couple people who are looking at 1911s. Looking at you, Mia. Get something even prettier.
As long as it's not pink.
Oh.
Now, what's wrong with pink?
How about orange glow in the dark?
That would
just as bad.
See, I like those in the middle right there.
It's their stabilized curly wood.
I actually like those. Like I said earlier, though, I'm thinking about buying some. I found some Stag inserts for this GP 100 grip, and I'm thinking about picking those up. Now everybody apparently is looking at grips here. What are you looking at over here, Alan?
I'm actually looking at different hydro dip films. And toying around a little bit with hydro dipping. And so now I'm really kind of looking at all the massive amounts of hydro dip film that's out there.
I like that one. If you're going to go hydro dip, that's the one to go with right there. And I bet you can pick out which one I'm talking about real quick.
Yeah, probably. I suspect so. This one with all the color in it.
Yeah, no.
The
This
one
one
with
with
all
all
the
the
kind of
this one
chibi
with all the
anime.
foo-foo colors.
No.
Oh, the Joker faces, of course.
No, yeah, that's the one. No.
This one?
That would be the one.
This would be the one right here.
Yeah, that'd be the one right there. That's the way to go. That will piss off every liberal you come across. In grand style.
Especially if you hydro dip it onto an AR.
Oh yeah.
Well, because the AR just doesn't have any wood look on it. That's what I was actually looking at was the wood grain kind, and making the whole thing look like it was made out of wood.
Well, you can get the wood furniture for them.
Well, yeah, you can, but I think it would be funny if the whole thing looked like it was a big giant chunk of wood.
Huh.
So in other words, Ellis, something like this.
I like that. I actually do. Oh yeah, I do like that.
There you go.
Thumbs up from Sarge.
Dukes
All right,
of
guys.
Hazzard
Good night.
themed
Happy Easter.
AR. Now that's just too much. That I can't deal with. No. That's just too much, dude.
That just looks a little too much like an airsoft gun.
It's a little too orange.
It's not quite the right shade of orange, too.
Yeah, I noticed that.
General Lee had a little more yellow to it, I think.
Yeller, too? Yeller?
Yeah, yeller. Now that ain't bad.
Yes, for the low price of $94.50 and out of stock.
Well, of course, all the good things are out of stock.
You can
Can't
get
you just
yourself
go to
a high point that looks like a snake. That's wrong.
Now, can't you just go chop down a piece of tree in Nightstrike's backyard and just start whittling you some Stars and Bar grips?
Remember earlier I said something about me not having a whole lot of patience for shit like that?
Well, but you're using a sharp object.
It don't matter. Besides, I am very good at destroying shit, not so much at building and making. No.
There you go, Mia.
No, I think I don't even think Mia would take to that.
Well,
I could be wrong.
Where's the hangouts? Come on.
This is how you truly get your Glock to be balling. I mean, yeah,
No,
nothing says pimp like $100 bills all over your Glock.
Yeah, you gotta make that a high point. That's what you need to say now.
Oh, that's cool.
That's some cool 1911 grip right there. Oh yeah.
I like that. I do like that. See, Fine 8, those are nice pistols. They really are. It's just, for me personally, it's just too gaudy. It's just not my thing right there.
Yeah, the stainless and gold really doesn't work now. Black and gold with the pearl grips. You need some contrast, otherwise it's just light and light.
Yeah, the black with the pearl grips and the gold, that's pretty pimping. Boy, they ruined so many of them cars doing that show.
Yes, they did.
And oddly enough, this is all on a Russian site, apparently. Yeah, tiny image.
See, the problem with having you guys in here looking at guns, every once in a while, you come across one that I like, and then I see dollar signs pop up in my head. And I start
then
thinking,
look down and realize they're not in your pocket.
Yeah, exactly. Damn it! I need more money.
We all do.
I need to find that money tree my mother kept talking about.
Well, do you really need both lungs and both kidneys?
Yes. Yes, unfortunately. Yes.
Oops.
Bye, Alan.
Just the thought of non-voluntary surgery for paying for things was too much for him.
Yeah, you scared him off.
I have that effect on people.
Yeah, he's just a candy ass. Oh. Did I say that out loud? Just as he came back?
But you certainly thought it out loud.
Oh, okay. Welcome back, Alan.
Yeah, that was a brief interruption.
Robert Lee Bob Hatfield. That's probably a relative.
Well, I thought else if you just throw a rock hard enough in any direction, you hit one of your relatives.
Only if you're in West Virginia. Or possibly Kentucky. Considering, I'm a half-breed. One side won't accept me and the other side don't want me. So it's all right, though. I got you guys.
Yeah, your existence is pretty sad.
Yeah, I know. It's just a horrid thing. It really is. Mm-hmm. I am the result of an unholy alliance between the Hatfields and the McCoys. The Enigma. It's probably what I should have named myself for YouTube. The Enigma.
Yeah, with the way people are, they might think that sounds slightly racist.
Well, then they need to grab a dictionary and start reading up, I think.
Well, sometimes it's the way you talk, just like Clover and his Cloverisms.
Oh, well. And you know what's weird? I understand Clover perfectly fine. And we are from two completely different parts of the country. But I guess we both speak redneck, so fluently. I can't believe I've still got 13 people watching this crap. 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay, I will send Slim. Here, Slim, I'm posting it out in the chat again. Right there.
There you go. That's a nice looking pistol.
Let's see it here. Yes, that is very nice. What is that exactly?
That's the Wilson
Combat X9.
Holy shit.
Yeah, look at the crown on that barrel, man. That thing's beautiful.
Look at the sights on it. That's what I'm looking at.
Fiber optic in the front.
What is that exactly?
An Echo. What? He's asking?
That's a
Oh,
Wolf
sorry.
Combat X9. Oh, shit.
I like the EDC9, but basically same thing.
Slim, you need to mute the Yahoo. Or Yahoo. Why do I keep saying that? YouTube.
YouTube.
I muted it. We're good?
Yep, we're good.
Yeah, X9 and the EDC9. I would love to have one of each, if not two of each.
And here is Slim's 1911. Ooh.
All right, so anniversary, they decided to do the 100-year roll mark. I'm getting too much glare on it. They put 100 years of service on the sides of all the guns for the 100th anniversary, and then this is one of the Colt Commanders, and the
Nice.
crypts are pewter engraved, and it says "Bend the sun side," and the other it says "Keep and bear arms," and then you've got the eagle.
That is nice, man.
Yeah. I asked Colt, and they said they only put the roll mark for 100 years of service on the ones that were built during the 100th anniversary. Then they went back to their normal roll mark. So, but that was my first one.
That is beautiful, dude.
Yeah. But, and one of my favorites. Nice thing is the pewter grips actually do give a little bit of texture, so they're actually nice grips. You still get a pretty nice weld on it.
Yeah, but in cold weather, that would really suck.
Not
Yeah,
really. Holding
well,
your hands
they're-
would freeze to it.
Yeah, I mean, the whole rest of the gun is already steel and cold, so and plus it's going to be warm from resting. It's already right next to your body because I usually carry it over rigs, so it's usually already warm.
So, Mia, let me ask you a question. What would you like your next pistol to be? I keep forgetting that there's this lag issue with YouTube and Hangouts.
Oh, and
I'm between a 1911 and building an AK. Well, here's what I would do. I would buy a 1911. I'd find one that you really liked, and I'd buy that first. The 1911 could be used as a carry gun if you chose to do so. The issue you have now, once if you decided to buy a 1911, is exactly what size and what brand. Do you want to get a commander length, which is a 4.25 inch barrel?
Yep. Yeah, four. It's 4 1/4.
Yeah. Or do you want to get the full size, or you can get the officer model, which is, if I'm not mistaken, a 3 inch barrel?
yeah, officer is a 3 inch barrel, and then like a commander is a 4 inch.
Yeah, 1/4, and then full size government's 5.
But since what you really do is need to guilt Midnight into actually buying them both for you, and we will help you do that. We will volunteer our services. to guilt your husband into buying you a 1911 of your choice.
He will not be able to go anywhere without hearing about it.
And she wants a 4-inch 1911. So, gentlemen, here's the homework assignment for this night. We must find 4-inch 1911s for Mia.
Oh, so this one's not up her alley. This one's 5-inch. It's also 10 millimeter.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh yeah, well we
Ruger makes a 4-inch now, don't they?
We haven't even discussed caliber. What caliber would you like this pistol in? 45, 9mm, 40, 357 SIG, 10mm, 45,
9x25,
38 Super,
5.7.
Yeah, there you go.
38 wad cutter.
Even go 22 LR.
Yeah.
50 GI, go big or go home.
Yeah, but you can only get those from Guncrafter, and they're what, 4 grand?
Well, she carries a 5-inch now, so she wants something small.
Midnight's paying for it. He's got that Waffle House money.
No, he's got the fry cook money.
Okay.
Outlaw has the Waffle House money.
Okay, now here's the thing. She wants either 9mm or 45, so we've narrowed it down. She wants a 4-inch 1911 in 9mm or 45.
I say Colt. Colt. Probably.
So now we got to figure out what brand.
Dan Wesson V-Bomb. There you go.
Yeah. We could do that. Dan Wesson. About what, $1,200?
I don't know what the V-Bombs are running now.
Oh, let's find out. Here, we can do some Google food.
Yeah, you're on Google Poo. I'm doing 65 miles an hour down the highway right now.
Well, hold on a minute. $1,500. Let me screen share this for you, Mia. I just found your new pistol, darling. Midnight's going to hate me for it, but it's okay. He's a Travi. He will get over it. Look at this, Mia. Look at this beautiful thing here. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that beautiful? And I can do the 360 view for you.
Now, Kimber.
But I think that would be a perfect 1911 for you right there.
Can find them used.
No, I wouldn't. She deserves something brand new, man.
Well, I'm only saying that because it's from those who should not be named.
Yeah, well, we understand, but
Well, I understand this one's got a 4.25-inch barrel. It might be a little long, but
that's pretty too.
It is a Dan Wesson. That's a good looking gun right there, boy. I tell you what, that one's just a little over $2,000.
I still don't think they've ever made a prettier pistol than a 1911. That's just my personal opinion, though.
I agree with you on that one. I think I could agree.
It's just something simple and elegant about it. And as far as I know, it's the only handgun in history that ever shot down a Japanese fighter plane.
About that pilot failed. Got another pilot with his handgun.
Yep.
Well, if you really want to get in on the 1911 on a budget, here's one for you. The American Tactical FX. It's imported, but it's an ATI. And solid mahogany grips, $435. There's a 1911 on a budget.
I'm trying to think. ATI.
American Tactical Imports.
Yeah, I know ATI. I'm trying to figure out if it's Arms Corps or not.
No, that's Rock Island.
ATI is also made in the Philippines, so if I remember correctly.
I thought they were turkey based.
They should be delicious then.
Well, how about you start gnawing on one and get back to us about that?
Yeah, to make sure you don't break your teeth.
Well, if he does, I got some old carbide inserts. He can see if they can make him some of those implants out of.
Yeah.
Like
Jaws.
Yeah. I was thinking Odd Job. That wasn't Odd Job.
No, Odd Job had the big hat.
Yeah.
They threw and cut people in half with. What was the other one? The shorter one. There was Odd Job. There was Jaws, and then
there was the midget.
Yeah, that's
you're
what
thinking
I'm
from Dr. No, right? Or
yeah.
Man with the Golden Gun.
Yeah. The guy that played on Fantasy Island.
Yep. The plane.
I can't remember what his name was.
I think it was Knick Knack, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yep, that was it. And that just tells you people exactly how old the people in this panel are.
Speak for yourself.
Hey, I'm still younger than 38 looking.
38 looking?
Most of my hair is still the original color.
So you're saying you were born an albino?
No.
It's okay. Pretty soon it'll either fall out or turn gray.
Or it'll start coming out someplace else.
It's probably going to end up turning gray. Because unlike both my older brothers, I still have all my hair.
I would bet money that you're going to start thinning out and it's going to start growing out your ears. That's what you have to look forward to, by the way.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, trust me. I didn't think so either. When I hit about 42, I noticed that I started having these squiggly little hairs growing out places I never had them growing out of before. And I was like, what the hell? That ain't supposed to happen till I'm 90.
You're sure you're not 90 now?
Oh, I'm positive.
We still have Slim in the chat there. He doesn't even have any gray in the 70s sports stash yet.
You know,
Actually, I
how
have to admit this. There is a couple grays up here. Couple.
how old are you, Slim?
27.
27.
I was going to guess 26.
You are still wet behind the ears.
Alan, I know you guys do the beard off there on your chats. I think Slim and Roll Call should do the porn star mustache off at some time. At some point.
Gotta let Sarge get in on that too.
Oh yeah.
He's got the Magnum PI.
The thing about it is,
the Battle of the Beards thing was strictly my thing. We actually had a couple of people say that they wanted to do a Battle of the Beards, and Scotsman and Joey were supposed to do that, but they've never done that. But yeah, I think that somebody should pick up the Battle of the Stashes, and that could be one of the deciding factors is the pornability.
Yeah. Well, see, here's the thing: there has to be test ran, and you know, we have to find somebody that's willing to do mustache rides.
Are you volunteering?
No, not me.
Well, you see, that's the thing is that's another one of the categories is the flavor saver compatibility.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it probably wouldn't be too difficult to find one of those gals. I do live above a bar.
What do I think of the 27 Classic Revolver? I think that it is a great gun, and if you're planning on buying one, it's a good choice.
Falling asleep on your own chat here, Outlaw?
No, that was not the Outlaw. That was not the Outlaw. Now, are you thinking the 27-2? The Spider? And which barrel length?
There you go, 10mm Bruin.
Yeah, this is one bad looking mamma jamma right here.
My local shop has one, but it's that bronzy color they have.
Well, you was wanting a 10mm, Alan. There you go.
Yeah, that's one of the ones that I would absolutely almost kill to have. This is one fine looking piece of equipment.
You know,
it's only like $2,000.
I'm going to say this, and I normally wouldn't, but I'm going to say it. You do know Glock makes 10mm, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
And I could have actually and I actually could have picked one of those up just a couple of weeks ago at the gun store, but I just can't own another Glock.
Too many Glocks in the safe?
No, too many Glocks in my life. I'm pretty much done with them.
You're glocked out.
I'm glocked out.
You can always go with the Grand Power and 10mm.
The Grand Power.
You know, I have never
go for the original FBI model.
I have never touched one of those guns, much less ever seen one in person.
I'm kind of surprised CZ hasn't cloned the Bren 10, seeing as it was based off of CZ to begin with.
I really wish they'd come out with a CZ97 and 10mm.
That would be nice.
Line to buy that.
Oh, they'd sell a shitload of them.
Now, here's the quiz. Here's the quiz question for the night. You mentioned a Bren 10. What television show first
Miami
season?
Vice.
Very good.
I was muted, damn it.
Very good.
I didn't know we were racing. I knew the answer to that one.
It was only in the first season where Crockett used the Bren 10, and
That was like the only TV show it was ever in, too.
yep. What other gun made its first appearance on television in Miami Vice?
Glock 17.
Yes, very good.
That I didn't know.
Yep, it made its first television appearance on Miami Vice.
Yeah, it was even before it was a porcelain gun that you could get through airport security in Die Hard.
Yeah.
That wasn't that the Glock 7? Or the Glock 8?
Yeah, the Glock 7.
No, I think next time Mac gets some of those chips, the 4006s, I'm getting one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Now, who was
Even
it
though
that said the, who was it that we were talking to that said that he'd ordered one of those and finally just had to get his money back because they never had them in stock after he ordered it?
Well, Mac only gets them as they release them.
Yeah, I know. And apparently they had some released and he ordered one and it never came.
I'd be kind of pissed about that.
Yeah, well, I can't remember. I think it was Travis, wasn't it?
Which Travi? King Travi?
P11.
Yep.
I think it was him.
Yeah, but he gets screwed out of everything. He got screwed out of a freaking Makarov, for Christ's sake.
I could be wrong. It could have been somebody else, but I think it was Travis P11.
Because right on his website, it says they'll even do layaway as long as you pay for it before they get it and ship it to you on those. So I may just put one on layaway and freaking start paying for it. Because I've handled not the 4006, but the 9mm version, and I really actually liked it.
5906. I've got a police trade in. They're very nice.
Yeah, it was well built. It was built like a tank, I thought. Of course, I could probably go on Gunbroker and find one of those chips guns for twice the price.
Seriously, if you're going to take a picture of the gun, do not leave the price tag on it, especially when you're asking twice as much for it. 10mm, 420. Let's see, what is that? $469. And you're asking $910. Lovely.
Yeah. You probably laugh, but I collect Spanish guns, and Star made a 10mm. Also, the Megastar. Those things are like unicorns. I've been looking for one of those for years.
Smith & Wesson 4006, $405.
Damn, that is a sweet looking gun.
But is that the chips gun?
No.
Because the chips gun was unique. The regular 4006 didn't come with a integrated rail, I believe.
Oh, that would be like the TW or TS...
TSW, I think.
TSW.
And they had the unique chips.
Yeah, $455. Chips Highway Patrol right now.
Ooh.
Buy it, buy it, buy it.
Yeah, that's about what Mac was selling them for.
I don't know. To me, that rail just looks like it was just kind of thrown on there. At least it's not quite as ugly as like the bolt-on ones that they had. I like the black controls, though. Oh, okay. I see. It's got the bobbed hammer.
This Dan Wesson Elite here. This is like one of those unobtainium guns to me. 14 round, double stack, 5-inch, bull barreled, Elite Series Titan. This thing is just absolutely like unobtainium to me, especially at $4,500.
Oh yeah. Well, it's not as bad as the FK Bruno, that's for sure.
Well, gentlemen, I'm heading to bed. It has been wonderful having you guys with me tonight. You folks out in the chat, I appreciate you all being here. But I have to get up and go to work tomorrow again, unfortunately.
Can you tell the people at the cafe to start using pieces of wax paper so I can get to wash your damn dishes no more?
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. We actually had one of the, I don't know if you caught it or not, but one of the dishwashers got fired tonight. He basically told the boss to go fuck himself, so he got fired.
Yeah, amazing how
that works.
Few time you can do that.
That's what I said. Yeah.
So is the boss going to replace him with a Whirlpool or?
No, tomorrow night it's just going to be me working by myself all night.
They're going to split Ellis in half. That way he can work twice as long.
Pretty much. That's the plan.
Can't they just like give you a second name so that you can collect 2 checks?
Oh, that would be sweet.
Yeah.
What? I'm doing twice the work, so give me his paycheck too.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Ellis Degenerate. Do you have any previous working experience?
Oh, yes. Lots. But I've got 12 years experience doing security work, if that means anything to anybody. I'm also a licensed CNA, if that means anything to anybody.
And
nurse's assistant?
Yep. And I'm actually making more money washing dishes than I was being a nurse's assistant. Figure that one out. Because it don't make sense to me. Anyway, folks, we are calling this one done for the night. You guys got anything you want to plug? Alan, you got anything you want to plug, buddy?
If you want to see me make an ass of myself, check out The Real LMB Pro. Other than that, nothing.
Okay, that was easy enough. Black Cat, what about you?
I don't know. I'll have my Security 9 video coming up next week. I don't know if I'm going to do one live on it or I'm going to do a full review on it, do a produced video yet. But sometime next week I'll have that one out. Other than that, I got to come with some more content.
Fine, Nate. You got anything to plug, brother?
Well, if you look on my screen here, go over to Indiegogo, the Gun Show Loophole Tour. We got 3 days left, and UWebs is about halfway there, so that's all I really got to plug that worthwhile.
And that is definitely worthwhile. Scott, what about you, brother?
No, I don't really have anything.
Slim?
Hey, if you like my content, subscribe to my channel. I'm actually at 99 subscribers, so somebody gets to be number 100.
Congratulations, brother. After 100, it's all downhill.
That's what I heard.
Yep. As for me, I probably won't be doing this tomorrow night. Hell, I've done it the last 3 nights in a row. I need a break.
I got you there, Slim.
Thank you.
Tomorrow night the closer will be on, so that's Midnight Range TM, and I think he starts at what, 11 o'clock, 11:30, somewhere around there.
Who cares?
Oh, but he's going to have a time traveler from the future on. So
yeah. So that's going to be interesting. And as for me, like I said, I will be doing the Monday night show, of course, at 11. Then the Tuesday night show at 6. So, and who knows, probably a couple of these sometime next week. You know me, I stay up late and I get bored. I turn on the camera and or YouTube and we chat. So, anyway, folks, thank you for joining us. Thank you for hanging around. There's been 10 of you here all night. At one point, we got up to about 18. I appreciate every one of you. God bless. Sleep well. And stay out of trouble, for crying out loud.